The young men who bore the military demands for the struggle for independence may not have been political leaders or theorists, though Alexander Hamilton certainly thought he was and wanted to be. These young men are central actors in the revolutionary experience, because the revolution is a matter of mobilization and battle, as well as political transformation or constitutional debate. Studies of the revolution, however, too often focus on one at the expense of the other, perhaps because it's really difficult to fit the destruction and chaos of the war into a positive narrative of national creation. In my eyes, the young men of the American armies connect the broader revolution with the war and with the decisions and experiences of families and individuals. The majority of Continental soldiers are young men, youths in their late teens and early 20s. They are neither beardless boys, nor are they gray-haired men. They are unmarried. The revolution is a young man's fight. But because we expect soldiers to be a certain age, this fact has hidden in plain sight. Consider the demographics of recruits. Massachusetts, 4 in 10 join the Continental Army in Massachusetts before they turn 21. 7 in 10 before they turn 26. Pennsylvania's colony-born recruits average 21 at enlistment. Half of New Jersey's are no older than 22. Virginia's Continentals might be the youngest of all, averaging about 20 years old. And equally important, the average age of soldiers in the Continental Army never gets any older as 8 years of war pass, which shows a steady turnover, with young recruits replacing the discharged or the deserted or the dead. As for the officers, the lower the rank, the younger they are, usually. So we have teenaged ensigns or lieutenants in their low 20s. Captains tend to be a bit older. Historians have long known that the men who carry the heaviest military burden in the struggle for independence, these Continentals, increasingly stepped out from the margins of colonial society. Historian John Shai famously declared these recruits were something less than average. And as the war drags on, these Continentals grow poorer, more deracinated, increasingly foreign-born, and young. When I encountered these men and their stories in the archives, however, I realized their age, their youth, their place in the life course was a crucial component to understand the military experience of the Revolution.